Hi, everybody. Welcome to Team Double Dragon. Officially now.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm good. I'm excited about the name. Do you want to explain to people where that name came from?
Well, it's a long story. We really wanted to be called Team YoGPoD Game Boys. But unfortunately ran into some legal difficulties with Nintendo, who said we can't allow you to use that name for your professional gaming channel. So we had to settle for something else, and we were playing WoW, and we noticed that there's a lot of dragons, and Lewis, when he grows up, wants to be an actual dragon, and said, why don't we be called Team Dragon?
Yeah.
And I said, well, there's two of us, and we could be called Team Double Game Boys to get around the legalities. And Lewis is like, well, let's just be called Team Double Dragon. And I was like, holy fuck, that's crazy. And here we are now.
It was kind of this conversation that went, I wanted to just be called something really cool. And the coolest thing I could think of was Team Dragon. You know, I was thinking like us back to back with like, you know, big tattoos or like those cool T-shirts. You know, like you see those cool people wearing T-shirts with like a dragon on it. Not T-shirts, like proper long sleeve black nice shirts with like a dragon. I'll get you one, Sips. I'll get you one.
Hang on, my eyes are closed, and I'm trying to envisage a cool person wearing a dragon T-shirt.
It's not a T-shirt. It's like a full shirt. I'll find one. It's the kind of thing you see Shin wearing.
Does it have blue flames coming up from the bottom of it? So it looks like your shirt's on fire, like magic fire?
Those are cool. I saw some guys wearing them. They are badass.
I'll get badass. You one. Arms covered in anime tattoos. And
the thing is, they're not. They're awful, but I think they're funny. And so and then you wanted to call us Team Double Impact, which is a film from the 90s. I seem to remember. Starring
Jean-Claude Van Damme and in a starring role, and also a supporting role as well. And interestingly, he won 2 Oscars for that movie. One as lead actor and one as supporting actor as well.
Best actor and best supporting actor, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I didn't know he was a two-time Oscar winner.
Yeah, just for that movie though. The rest of his movies weren't very good, but Double Impact was incredible. It was really good. Okay. So we need a channel trailer for our new channel called Double Dragons, Team Double Dragons. What kind of things
Double Dragon. It's not 2, is it? It's Double Dragons. We could have 2. I don't mind.
Well, there is 2. Traditionally, Double Dragons were Billy and Jimmy Lee, the actual Double Dragons.
No, they weren't though. They were just Double Dragon, weren't they? There weren't 2 of them. There might well have been 2, but they weren't referred to as the plural.
The double was the insinuation that it was a plural.
yeah. That's all it needs.
That?
It doesn't need to be.
Is somebody vacuuming in your? Oh no. Never mind. Somebody's shredding paper nearby. Shit. Okay. So what kind of stuff do we need to have in a channel trailer? We need to have some sort of like thing to say why you should subscribe to our Double Dragons channel. Double Dragon channel.
Yeah.
So what is a reason? Name one reason why somebody would subscribe to this channel. 3, 2, 1, go.
They're really bored. They've got far too much free time. And
no, come on. That's a bit negative. Think of something positive for the channel trailer. Come on.
Free donuts. Everyone who subscribes, we're going to get them sent out a coupon for a free donut from Greg's. Partnering with Greg's to launch this new channel. 1 free donut. 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about a mascot?
Value 19 pence. Mascot.
Okay.
It's.
I'm thinking this. I just sent you something.
Oh, a big picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a cat? A cute kitten? Is it
no?
Is it a polar bear? No.
No.
It's a wow. It's a caravan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Look what it says on the side.
It says "lol." The lol van. The loller van.
What a find, right?
when the caravan is rocking, the party is happening.
Subscribe to Double Dragon that's a good one. That could be a strapline for the channel trailer, Lewis. When the caravan is rocking, make sure you subscribe and leave a like.
It's rocking because people are watching Double Dragon in there and they're laughing so hard.
They're having so much fun. It's just a party. It's rocking around.
They've got a big box of free donuts and
they got their complimentary donuts for subscribing.
A ball. So we're doing Headless Horseman because it's Halloween. Hallows Eve, even.
Hallows End has begun. It's the start of Hallows End in the weirdest possible way. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. I feel like I want to pay some 25 Blizz bucks so that I can do it again. That's going to be a thing soon. Wait for it.
Do you reckon you'll be able to pay to reset your dungeons early?
Blizz bucks. Rabs is getting mad at me for playing WoW during work hours. I think he sent me a text from his window cleaning job to tell me that. What a guy.
Oh, right.
He's really
on the
sassy.
Battle.net.
On the
Battle.net text.
On the Battle.net text.
Is that how he saw you playing it?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I gifted him 25 Blizz bucks so that he didn't have to do his job anymore, but he refused it. He said, I'm an honest man who just wants to work all day and play WoW all night. Just like the old days.
So what do we need to say to people? Do we need to do any announcements or anything? What we got planned? What we doing now in WoW? Have you got any thoughts,
what are we doing now
feelings?
in WoW? There's not really much to do until the new expansion comes out. I mean, we can try to get me an offhand, or we can maybe... I mean, we're probably going to level with these Alliance characters, right?
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
Well, you have other ideas?
Well, you've already changed from your warrior to your mage, so, God knows what's going on for the next 2 weeks. You'll probably switch to horde, become a goblin,
I didn't want
decide
to
to level a shaman.
I did start leveling a goblin shaman, horde side.
Did you?
Yeah, because I just thought, I got a bit bored and I thought that
I don't want to give you any ideas, but I'm on automatic.
You're on automatic. You're on autopilot.
Yeah.
Just like that time you landed that Boeing 777 in Dallas, Fort Worth at the airport on autopilot, and you were just watching the latest episode of The Walking Dead starring Daryl.
How you doing, Sips?
I'm good. Why do you bother doing an intro? Nobody wants to hear that.
Right. We'll do one in future.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks. If you could just leave this as unprofessional as possible. I think
it's like a cue, though, for me to like remind myself that I'm now recording, not just to like sit here and pick my nose and drink sips of tea. It's kind of like this. I guess I can still do it, but
oh god, that was a big one.
What was a big one?
Sorry, I'm just sitting here picking my nose and drinking
Sips,
some tea.
Don't tell everyone.
I forgot we were recording, Lewis. I'm sorry.
Why are we playing WoW again?
I don't know. Why not? Right? It's
we heard that Metallica.
Yeah.
We're playing at BlizzCon. Did you hear this?
Yeah.
You excited about Metallica?
I'm pretty excited. Yeah. I think I've told this story before, but my friend used to think that the lyrics for "Sad But True" was "Sex Patrol." So, because it does sound like, if you listen to the song, go on YouTube right now and listen to it. It sounds like he's saying "Sex Patrol."
That is one of those misheard lyrics. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, it's like Jimi Hendrix. Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Oh my god.
All Jimmy wants to do these days.
Misheard lyrics. We could talk about that forever.
Misheard lyrics. Yeah, there's a whole bunch, isn't there?
It's a whole like world of comedy genius.
I know. I mean,
oh boy.
And as you're saying that, those are the only two that I can really think of.
Off the top of my head. Yeah, but there's so.
I'm sure that there is a teeming treasure trove of misheard music lyrics out there.
Oh boy,
there's a lot. There are
crikey.
Just tons. And if I had the inclination to actually alt-tab out of this game that I'm doing nothing in right now and do a search on Google or maybe Bing Big thanks to Microsoft for Bing for helping us with misheard, misconstrued music quotes.
Rolling Stones, A Beast of Burden.
Oh, yeah. Never leave your pizza burning.
Yeah, yeah, you got it.
That's another one. Yeah, I knew that one.
Oh, my God.
See if I can guess them. Name the song.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can provide the lyrics.
Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
Oh, yeah. Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
That's exactly right,
yeah. I've been to this website. I'm sure I have,
Okay, Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. Do you know that one?
You can go your own... I don't know that one.
You can grow your own weed. Grow your own weed. That's not
no
really
way.
like... I don't know. That's not a very good one.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, Big Yellow Taxi.
If you could grow way,
Joni Mitchell.
Can you grow way? Because that would make sense.
You can grow your own way. Yeah, you can. Like curds and whey.
You can grow your own way.
What is whey?
I don't know.
Is
Curds
it like
and
wheat?
whey.
Isn't
it like some sort of milk or something?
Oh yeah, milk serum.
It's like a milky serum.
Milk serum. Milk permeate. The liquid remaining after milk has been curdled and strained. There you go. It's a byproduct
you can go
of cheese.
Your own way.
Grow
your own way.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking God.
What else is there? I like these. Have you got Joni Mitchell, They Paved Paradise and Put Up a Parking Lot? That is a commonly misheard one.
Is it? They paved paradise, made it a parking lot. Ooh.
Gay pair of guys put up a parking lot. apparently that's what it is. A gay pair of guys.
You can just imagine them in their really short jean shorts, like, oh my God, pass me the bricks and mortar. I'm ready to pave. No? So, do you want to play Diablo?
Oh, sure. Let's play a bit. Well, you say that. I don't actually have a character on Diablo, and you have like a guy with a million.
It's fine, Lewis. Who cares? We can just start from the start and just work our way through. It's a pretty
shall we do
game.
hardcore?
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, happy up for that.
And then we'll just see how far we get.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try to beat Malthael on fucking Torment 6 hardcore. Okay. Break all the world records. Are you ready for that? Mate, come on. What are you doing?
You've never called me mate before. What is that?
No, I know. It's a bit of a thing now, because it's so awkward when I say it to the Hat Films guys that I've started actually saying it, and it's just really weird. Come on, mate.
It is really awkward.
Yeah, do you find that? It's all right.
It's all right. So do you think of anything about these rumours that there's going to be a new Blizzard game coming out at BlizzCon?
Yeah. We were looking over the evidence earlier, weren't we?
Yeah,
as to what's happening.
There's a lot of evidence, which is not really evidence.
Well, it's hearsay, but
what
still.
Do you want to go over the evidence?
Yeah, the evidence is, and this is courtesy of Lewis Charles Brindley of the Yogscast, who, I might add, it's his birthday today.
No, it's not. It's some guy on
he's
Reddit
12.
Or whatever.
Congratulations, Lewis, on becoming almost an adult.
I'm
at the age of 12.
31 today.
You're 31.
Yep.
Congrats.
Ooh.
How does it feel?
Good.
If you could sum it up in one word, what word would that be?
It's good, Sips. I feel good. Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
The evidence. Back to the evidence. The evidence is, if you look on... You're editing this, right, Lewis?
Yeah.
Fucking pull your finger out and actually get the maps up when we're talking about this.
The problem with my editing, okay, and people need to know this, is that
listen, we don't have time to fucking spend 8 hours talking about the problems with your editing, okay? We're on a tight schedule here.
Okay, I'm just going to keep it short. I'm now using Premiere Pro instead of Vegas, and I don't know what I'm doing. Therefore, I have not actually... The only reason we have bad editing is because I am shit at editing. I still feel like editing is really important. Like with that parkour video that went out on the main channel, that was really important to be edited. And I also feel like if we're doing multiplayer stuff, like where people need to see your POV, especially if you're on the other side of the city or something, then, I feel like there should be editing done. But the only reason it's bad is because I just am A, lazy, B, I don't know what I'm doing, and C, I don't really care. So Go on, tell me about the evidence. And
You've
I'll have
changed,
to edit
man.
this in.
You've changed.
And it
big
might
time.
not get edited in at all because
Ever
again,
since you
I might
became
not be able
12
to figure
today,
out how
you've
to
changed.
do 31, 12.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
I'm getting more responsible with my
yeah. No, that's good. Somebody just stink bombed me, and I'm flying around Stormwind in a circle on a magical broom now, thanks to that Headless Horseman run. So the evidence is as such, okay? As I fly around Stormwind, I'm going to tell you, on the floor plan for 2013, there was at the front entrance in Hall B, or was it C? I think it's Hall C. There was a really big gaming zone for World of Warcraft. That was last year, and that was when they announced Warlords of Draenor, which we're going to be playing in like a month's time. Or a couple of weeks, actually. It's less than a month. But this year, on the same floor plan, almost everything is the same. All of the stuff where it is normally is there, except for in Hall C, there is no big gaming zone. There's just this big, wide open, empty space. And if you've ever been to BlizzCon, you've ever been to the convention hall, you'll know that part of the convention hall is huge and it needs to have something in it. And there's nothing on the floor plan. So people are suggesting that because it's not there, there's going to be some big announcement for some big new game and that there is indeed going to be a game zone there, but they're just not announcing it or putting on the floor plan because it's a big surprise.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been a big gaming zone in Hall C, which is like right in the entrance. So as you come into BlizzCon.
Can you cut when you just came in there? Because I don't feel you left enough time for it to really have an impact.
Right. Oh, sorry. You wanted me to have a pause.
That was a fucking bombshell. Yeah.
Well, no, what I did do, Sips, was I did leave a pause, but then I can edit in a pause.
Okay, yeah, edit in a pause. That's fine. Okay, sorry.
But
okay, carry on.
Again, with the probably not going to. I'm flying the wrong way. The other thing was that possibly they have a gap in the schedule, which I'm actually not convinced by any of this evidence, Sips. Like, I don't think there is going to be a new Blizzard game announced. I will stake money on it. I bet you £50.
No, let's bet WoW money. Come on. Okay. Because that's something that we'll definitely exchange at some point.
Well, you don't have any WoW money, and you also owe me 10,000 gold.
I do Horde side. I can get some over to Alliance side. I have like 100,000 gold on one of my Horde characters.
I think we should maybe have like some sort of more...
A gentleman's agreement. 5 gold.
Do you okay, five whole gold. Okay, sure. I was thinking more like 10,000 gold, and that'll double up the amount you owe me.
Yeah, right.
Is that too rich for your blood?
Whatever, Bill Gates. You know, I know you've got a lot of WoW money. Okay, you don't have to rub it in.
All right. Jeez. All right. Okay. So,
okay. 5 gold. So you don't think there's going to be a big announcement of a new game, and I'm pretty sure. I like the idea that there is going to be one, and actually that is adding to my overall excitement for going to BlizzCon, amongst other things. I mean, the fucking Hearthstone tournament is going to be amazing. It's going to be really fun to watch. It's going to be really good. There's going to be a Diablo 3 panel where they're talking about where they're going next with Diablo 3, which is going to be really interesting. Of course, Warlords of Draenor is going to be out, and all the WoW panels are always very interesting anyway. They might even announce some new shit to do with WoW. Maybe they might announce like a new content patch, like, you know.
Well, what they did say they were doing was they were trying to like have 2 teams working parallel on WoW, and so there would be like a new expansion every year rather than every other year.
Where can they go, like, from now, though? Because they've already sort of used their fucking get-out-of-jail-free card with the bullshit alternate reality. We know that the story is, like, a bit fucking flaky now, and we're just going to shit all over it with this alternate reality stuff. Like,
they've always been scrabbling around in the dirt, though. Look at Pandaria. Like, the pandas were just a joke, you know, they did for April Fool's one year, and everyone loved them, so they were like, oh shit, we better make something real out of them. And they wrote all this
we
bullshit.
Better base an entire expansion and just like extend the lore to accommodate this joke. Well, it
sort of worked though as well, because, you know, WoW was big in China, and they wanted to get it out to that group of people, and, you know, WoW really is huge in other places in the world, and these foreign markets are such a massive revenue stream for them. It does seem like they focus on it. But also, you always see these WoW subscriber numbers dipping and dipping. And the reason they dip is because there's this delay in the release, or at least the staggering of content. Like, so I feel like having that's what Assassin's Creed do as well. Assassin's Creed have 2 different teams working on their games. So one of them did Black Flag while one of them did Assassin's Creed 4, and then the next one does the next one, and the next does the next one.
Do you think that harms the consistency of the series, though? Like, Black Flag was really different to the other Assassin's Creed games, wasn't it?
Listen, Sips, like, when you have a game like WoW with, like, almost everything built already, the world is built, the world building tools are built, the characters are built, the models are built, the way the play works. You almost need like
pandas are in.
Like, you know, when like that guy made a whole fucking like DLC for Skyrim or whatever. You know, some guy basically made the whole fucking DLC, voice acted it, he put in all the quests. You know, that was great. You know, if there was more of that, I would play it. I would pay for it. I would buy Skyrim DLC right now. And the game's like 3 years old now. It came out.
Yeah.
It came out 11th of 11th, 2011. I remember it. It's the only release date of a game I ever fucking remember because it was so memorable.
Man,
but, like,
they fucking hit the payload with that one, did they? They just like hit the motherload big time with that release date. Just so perfect. It makes sense, I guess. It's like a way to get stuff out faster, or whatever. Especially games like that, because those are sort of like, you know, it's almost like a Call of Duty game, or it's almost like, you know, the EA Sports games where like they need to get a big title out sort of every year if they can, because it, you know, it matters or whatever. But do you think it's too, you know, like turning around like content releases like so close together? Do you think, well, I suppose a year's a long fucking time. I mean, Siege of Orgrimmar's been out for a year, and I'm pretty sure everybody's sick to death of it now. It's been a year. It's been a fucking year since that raid was released.
Really
Can you
does.
believe it?
I mean, we are really sick of it, and it shouldn't be a year. Like Blizzard said a long time ago that they wanted to have an expansion every year, not just, you know. I mean, a year's a long time, you know.
Yeah, and this is the kind of game that people plow fucking hours a day into as well. So they consume the content very, very quickly. On the topic of abilities, have you ever? Okay, this is a fun thing to do if you've never done it before. Change all of your action bars, the icons on your action bars, to be macros that cast the same spells, but you can give them like better names than they are. Okay.
Yeah.
So like, say you wanted to do Pyroblast, but you were just kind of like, I don't know, Pyroblast is kind of boring. I think it would be better if the spell was called
Giant Meatball.
My Balls, for instance.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And like every time I think about my balls, it's such a powerful emotion that a massive ball of fire just hurls like from my midsection at my foe, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can do that. And I think that that's a cool thing in WoW. I think that that's a fun thing that you can do. I think that the macro system is amazing. And I think the fact that you can just effectively rename all of your abilities and sort of create your own backstories for your abilities is something that is often undervalued in this game.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, do you have like a whole hotbar, cast bar, and it's got my balls, my dick, you know, my great fiery
not my
fart.
Dick. I'm sort of ambivalent towards my dick, but I do hold my balls in high esteem.
Right.
It's fine. Don't worry. Listen, I've got something else that I want to mention to you. This is something I was thinking about yesterday. Okay, this is the scene, all right? Close your eyes and imagine the scene, okay? It's like 2 a.m. You just finished playing Dota or WoW or whatever it is that you're playing at the moment, actively in the evenings. You're tired and you think, it is really actually time for me to go to bed. I'm tired. So you go to the bathroom, you get up, you walk to the bathroom, you turn the light on, you start brushing your teeth, because you should fucking do that before you go to bed. It's very important. Start brushing your teeth, and then out of the corner of your eye, you detect some movement on the floor, and you think, maybe I'm just really tired, or maybe actually, oh, no, hang on, there's a spider on the floor. And you look at that spider, and you think, what kind of spider is that? And what is it capable of doing? You know, there's like so many different like types of spiders and stuff, and we never know about it. And in this day and age, you know, in the year 2014, where we have all this technology and everything, wouldn't it be great if, and feel free to use this idea, Lewis, if it's like the next big thing for you or whatever, what if you could pull out your phone and scan the spider with an app, and it would return information on that spider? Like, it would tell you the kind of places that spider would ideally like to lay eggs, whether it be like your anus or maybe like your ears or whatever.
Yeah.
how many legs it has. Not all of them have 8. That's another little known fact. What kind of damage it can do to your skin if it bites you. Like, is it poisonous and stuff? Like, we can do this today, can't we? Like, can we not take a picture of a spider and scan it and just find out, like, have it hook up to Wikipedia or some shit?
Honestly, I think
tell you what kind of spider it is?
Absolutely right. That kind of thing is probably in development right now.
Same with like fucking centipedes and shit like that. I mean, I don't know. Like, do you live like high up? Do you live in an apartment or a house or what? Like, do you have bugs in your house? Did you see that
app that scanned mathematical equations? So you could like take a picture of it's called Photomath or something like that. You could take a picture of like a algebraic equation and it will literally just like give you the answer on the screen. It works in like milliseconds. So like he was going down like a maths textbook, like scanning all the questions, and it was just giving the answer straight away to all these advanced algebraic equations. And then he could like say show working, and it would show all the steps to get there. Do you remember when you used to do math, algebra?
I mean, it was so long ago. Honestly, I don't remember.
X equals, y plus 18 or whatever.
I kind of remember algebra a bit, but it's amazing. You don't really apply it much to your real life once you leave school.
And honestly, like, this is a really good example, I think, of why we are going to be really cool. Why the future people...
we're not cool now, but listen, one day...
all of that stuff that I learned at school, so much of it I didn't need to know. It doesn't need to be in my head. I could just get the information I need when I need it from somewhere like Wikipedia or from a calculator. And so it is really exciting. And that kind of app sips that you're coming up with is a really great idea.
Yeah. We could call it Spider Scanner 2000.
I'm thinking broader, though. We could scan, like, other stuff. You could take a picture of your cat.
3,000? Oh, shit. I don't know about cat scans, though. I mean...
And... Okay.
There's already a machine for that, Lewis. Oh, fucking... Because that's what you use a CAT scan for. You just shove your cat in there and it'll tell you, yep, it's a boy. That's it.
I was thinking more of the internet being a massive repository for pictures of cats.
Cats. Yeah, that's true too, actually. That's one thing that people don't realize is that there are an abundance of cat pictures out there at your fingertips at any given time.
But you could apply this more. I guess the difficulty, Sips, is that the nature is so enormous and people are finding new spiders all the time. So, like, it's going to be hard to categorize all the spiders.
It's like those parts of the sea that still haven't been explored, and people think that there's still like hundreds of thousands of different species just like living down in the deep, dark depths of the sea or whatever. Yeah. Do you think that that's true? Or do you think that we've pretty much...
Yeah.
But I mean, they're all sort of the same, aren't they? The shit that lives in the sea is all fucking weird alien shit that nobody cares about. It has like no benefit to people.
Again,
like,
this is
we
not
need fish
true.
oils or whatever. No,
this is
true.
Wrong. No, it's not. Like, it's totally not. Like, we have obviously evolved. Okay, we come from the sea, right? We came from the sea, and we've evolved in parallel with so many of these animals on Earth that a lot of them have found interesting and strange ways to survive, okay, over evolution that we haven't, or evolved chemical processes that have allowed us. Most modern drugs and medication has come from nature. So, we're looking at cancer drugs and things like this and antibacterials that come from nature. So
sea cucumbers.
If we completely wipe out all of nature on Earth and we don't, and we constantly are, like thousands of species are going extinct every day, okay? Yeah. Because of us, we could be throwing away like opportunities to cure diseases that would change our society. So it's what's saying is that these things are worth it. They're really important and they're awesome. So we need to protect them. We're discovering new stuff all the time.
The message here from Team Double Dragon is reuse, refuse, and recycle, because you never know, one day you're going to need that sea cucumber for some life-saving
medical
soothing
condition.
balm or some sort of ointment for your fucking genital rash. Please subscribe and leave a like.
Yes.
And good night.
Thank you, Sips.
Is that about right?
God.
Have I done
that's
it?
perfect.
Okay.
That's right. That's what you're going to use it for.
Okay, great, yeah. Because that rash ain't clearing itself up. It's not that kind of thing.
It's not going to go away unless you
it
do
ain't going
something about
nowhere unless you intervene.
There's
with
a man
some sort
cleaning
of
my
soothing.
window now.